With that being said, speaking of Hillary Clinton, let's go into our next story of the day. Hillary Clinton sells But Her Emails merch. So remember that whole debacle about her emails that I was just talking about? She had the tenacity, and I mean, it is a major troll at the same time. She had the tenacity to try and push this merch on her Twitter feed after Donald Trump was raided in his Palm Beach, Florida home. Clinton, who for years faced allegations that she illegally mishandled classified documents on a private email server, like I said, she took to Twitter to hawk But Her Emails hats and t-shirts after it was reported that the FBI raided, but was part of an investigation into former President Donald Trump's alleged mishandling of classified documents. This is what she said, quote, "Every But Her Emails hat or shirt sold helps Onward Together partners defend democracy, build a progressive bench, and fight for our values." Just saying. So major just poking the bear from Hillary Clinton. I was trying to figure out how can I give an analogy of what she did. I personally think what she did was negligent. I personally think she broke the law. I personally think she should be in jail for what she allegedly did. And I'm using that word allegedly very loosely. Now, the analogy I would use, although it is rough, I'm going to be right there with you. This is rough. Her doing this would be on par, in my mind, with O.J. Simpson taking the Twitter and talking about his whole debacle. He got away with it in the same way Hillary Clinton got away with what she did. I think they were both criminals in what they did. They had criminal behavior. I'll keep it at that. I'm trying to be careful with my language here. But I think you see the analogy regardless of how rough it was. While serving as Secretary of State in the Obama administration, Clinton caused controversy by using a private email server hosted at her New York residence for official government communications in potential violation of federal record-keeping law. She exchanged more than 60,000 emails on this private server, communicating with top aides including Cheryl Mills, Jake Sullivan, Cindy Blumenthal, amongst others. A 2016 FBI investigation into Clinton's email practices found that more than 100 emails stored on her private server contained classified information. Mind you, she's not the President of the United States, folks. Including 65 emails investigators determined were secret and 22 deemed top secret. Another 2,100 emails were retroactively deemed to contain classified information and were censored or withheld completely from public release by the State Department. But nothing happens from it, folks. And she just has the cojones to sit there and freaking have hats but her emails on it. I mean, damn. You got some balls on you, woman. I'll tell you that much. On July 5th, 2016, FBI Director James Comey, you remember that guy, announced that the FBI had completed its investigation and that his recommendation to the Justice Department would be that no charges are appropriate in this case, which I believe at the time was baffling because why would you not? What are you doing? You had the evidence. It was clear, crystal clear to everybody. Quote, although there is evidence of potential violations of the statutes regarding the handling of classified information, our judgment is that no reasonable prosecutor would bring such a case. Oh, that didn't age too well, did it? He also characterized Clinton's handling of classified information as extremely careless. And it was funny because I remember at the time they were talking about the language that director James Comey was utilizing and him dancing around basically saying, yeah, it was gross negligence. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, we have evidence that she violated the law, but we're not going to prosecute because, nobody really has done that. It's not very reasonable. But yet now you have the FBI raiding the former president of the United States regarding things that aren't even as bad as Hillary Clinton here because, look, he's the president. He could disclassify or declassify whatever he would like. And just because he didn't return some documents in a timely manner to the National Archive, 31 FBI agents go in there, guns blazing, crack safes, do the whole shebang. Yeah, a little bit of a difference going on here. And like I said, you're going to pull this stunt and then you're going to do what you're doing to Donald Trump. And by the way, a lot of people don't even think anything's going to happen of it. It's just terrible optics. It doesn't look good. It looks terrible. It looks super, super bad with what the FBI is doing. And even more on top of that, you're going to prosecute the guy for it when you don't prosecute Hillary Clinton for it? I'll tell you what, if things go through with this, Republicans and conservatives are going to lose their shit. I don't mean to cuss, but people are going to blow their lid after everything from the Obama administration on. I mean, you're going to see an uproar from the American people, especially from the right. I mean, I can't even imagine some Democrats not at least having some sort of ability to see, yeah, that's really hypocritical. Man, that is wrong. Whoa, that is crazy. And not even pulling some of them over to our side. Because if this is the type of stuff that we have in the executive branch, into the DOJ, where they're basically all for one party and their political bias has seeped into their actions, this country is split. And boy, oh boy, folks, it's going down the drain if that's the case. And I mean down the drain. You've seen a social fabric that you've never seen in this country's history other than maybe the Civil War. It's that bad if that is the case. And I really mean those words. It is that bad. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.